Alright, welcome to my first YouTube video. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what I done wrong, what I did right. Not exactly an educational video, but someone did ask me to do one. And it was on this carburetor. Not many people see these around, but this is a Holley 4011 800 CFM spreadbore. And these are just the only tools you really need to do the job. Piece of cake. It's not hard at all. You just take some time, a little bit of effort to clean it up. And we'll get you in focus a little bit more, maybe. Alright, something like that. It was initially a electric choke model, but the rod that goes through is pretty well beat up and it's not going to get reused. There's also a slight problem with this Summit fuel line. It interferes. You can't get the electric choke component on here. I gave it a quick change secondary spring kit, and I figured that would be mighty helpful come time to tune. This plastic ring just simply moves the air cleaner up. A little higher is better, I think, in this particular application, as long as you have the hood room. Now, let me see if I can't take this off very quick and easy. Oh, wait a minute. Did forget that. Little screw holding it on. You need a Torx bit. One of the things you'll see about this Holley is that it's two-piece design. Has the gasket right here. Takes standard needle and seats, and these floats here will activate or not. All that fuel coming in. Now, I've already had this apart and cleaned it up, and the one thing about this particular unit is that you notice that the air vents were curved on top. That's a marine carburetor. Marine carburetors have this, and this one's kind of, well, looks a wee bit worn out, I say. As long as it doesn't pollute anything, I guess we'll be good to go. The inside was kind of carbonized, as all old carburetors are. And this one's been through the ringer a little bit. I don't know how bad. The one thing I noticed about this marine carburetor is over here, I only have 2 ports. Should have another one for the distributor. Well, I guess I'll just test it locked out. See, this one still even has all its dirt on it. And has a little bit to go. Give it a nice bath later on. Have to figure out this linkage setup as well. Generally, I run manual transmissions, or at least I would like to have manual shift automatics. I don't know how well you could see on the inside here, but this was just a little work with the Dremel and a stainless steel little wire tip end. I just cleaned it right up. Did the boosters on a wire wheel. I'm sure everybody has that sitting on their bench. And I got the inside with the Dremel piece. Here you can see your jets and your power valve on both sides. And everything comes apart very easily. This is I mean, it's nothing for this carburetor. I'll show you the bottom. get a little something going on here. One in 47 1/28. Okay, that's real close to 1 3/8 as I slowly manipulate it. Yeah, I can kind of get it in there. And this side is 2 inches. I don't know if you can see the 2 inches. Little wire wheel. Clean it, brush it right up. The butterflies were good to go immediately as soon as I got the carburetor. And the rebuild kit I got from Summit, very quick, very easy. Open it up, lots of spare parts. Now the Summit fuel line also came with this elbow and this gauge. Not going to use it. Has some square diaphragms for the accelerator pump. Some extra plastic pieces. Won't be using those. A couple other parts. This here, this is a filter, and I can't use it. I don't know if I got the wrong line, like I was saying before. Let me put this back. This here line, as it comes in, runs a wee bit deep. I'll just use an external fuel filter. Besides, I can see it. I don't know when this gets dirty. And that line interferes right there. It should sit within this cylinder. Gets this part gets screwed on. Has an O-ring. Compresses everything nice. I've used this fuel line before on a prior 4010 model I had, and it was quite nice. It worked out great. No issues with this setup. This older carb has these adapters. On the newer Summit models, they're just like this, but this is already addressed to go down. So you just get the fuel line, it goes right in, no adapters. That takes a pretty hefty, oh gee, what size is this? 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch right here. Snug them up real good. Typical 5/8, 3/8 hose bob. Everything else is standard Holley. Even my new sight plugs. The nice thing about this is the boosters are annular on both sides. Well, maybe I'll have to take the top off to show you. Or perhaps you caught it before when I had it apart. Just flip that here. Okay, let's see if I can't get in here. An annular booster in the secondary and in the primary. Holley has some literature on this, and he says it's designed for the big blocks. At 800 CFM, I'm not going to argue that. I'm sure I can put this on a small block, get away with it. I don't know how small the engine can get with the large primaries and generally the large area. I guess if you take your time to tune this, sure you can get it. Dial it in pretty good. One of the other things that my internet buddy was saying, he says, wow, this would be nice to compare against the thermal quad. Now there's an interesting thought.